I knew what abuse was, and I still somehow found myself in an abusive situation. So there were little physical things that were happening. I would try to, when I would get upset, I would try to leave the house and he would block the doorway and I couldn't get out. The door was locked. You had to turn the key 4 times to get out. I couldn't even get out of the apartment when I wanted to. There was like a month-long honeymoon period and I thought, oh my gosh, everything is finally gonna be okay. Like, I love this man and we're gonna make it. And he was acting very kind, and then there was another explosion and it came out of nowhere. He couldn't find a parking spot, and I thought it was kind of funny how frustrated he was getting, because it's a silly thing to get upset about. It's a parking spot, like you'll eventually find one. When we went up to the apartment, he called me disgusting. And so I said, why I'm not disgusting, because I laughed. And so we went into an argument, and he told me that he was going to break my legs. Some other physical altercations happened, and finally he pushed me against the couch and he strangled me. I could hear my neck crack, and it really hurt. And then when he finally let me go, there was a moment of shock, like, oh my God, he just choked me. He just tried to strangle me. That was the moment. And then he threw something at me and hurt me more. I didn't break up with him right away because he sucked me right back in. So, but I do remember the moment I broke up with him. And I knew that I had to break my silence, because there was no way that after I told someone what happened that I was gonna go back. I don't think I would be in the same place without DVCAC. I really wouldn't, because therapy is great, but you need to be also supported by other people who have been in your situation and who can share their stories, because that's part of the healing process as well, is not feeling alone. And I tell people, you know, I was in an abusive situation and I'm going to therapy and I'm getting better. And so that's what I tell people. And you know, I've had people who have been in situations, and I let them know about the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center. I tell them about it. I tell them how much they've helped me. They're a huge resource. I think that I would have possibly left sooner had somebody said, you're not alone and don't be afraid to walk away, because I was afraid.